Watch the watch this bitch. Hang on, wait, let me get my camera up so you can see my bitch ass reaction. Hang on. Where's my light? Where's my light? Damn. See, they used to call this oily, but now all the makeup influencers, they call it dewy. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. Anywho. I'm glowing. Listen to this bitch, okay? Listen to what she says and like the attitude with which she says it. And about what she's speaking. Watch.
There are 4 lines of cocaine on this table, right, Miss Heard?
In this picture, I see 4 lines.
There isn't any cocaine residue around those lines, right?
Not that I can tell, no.
Doesn't really look like anyone's been doing cocaine off that table, does it?
With all due respect, I'm not sure you know how that works.
I'm asking if you do. You've testified you've done cocaine.
I have.
Doesn't really look like Mr. Depp.
Yeah, she knows how it works. Look at her face. Do you see her weird bloated face? Yeah, that's what I like to call coke bloat. That's what those of us who don't do lines, we call that coke bloat.
Or anyone was doing cocaine off that table, does it?
I beg to differ with you on that. When you snort cocaine, typically it goes into your nose.
And there's
doesn't stay on the table.
There's residue from that cocaine when your lips and nose touch the table, right?
Well, the tampon applicator next to the driver's license that you see is a device that.
Why does she keeps getting nastier and nastier? She put down a tampon applicator. I'm fine with the beer. If there's herb on the table, I don't care about that. But they're doing, I don't even know if this was Johnny. We have no idea. Let me move my big fat face. Okay. Right here at the bottom is what they're calling lines. Those little white like lines. Though that is the cocaine. And I guess they're using a tampon applicator to snort it. Like, is that eco-friendly?
I believe my sister had taught him to use in order to put the cocaine in your nose.
Your sister. Were you really ratting out your sister on the stand? You are such a horror. You're like the worst person that I've ever watched testify. And I watch a lot of true crime, okay? Murderers, okay, have exonerated themselves more effectively than you have, bitch.
Mr. Depp is a pretty heavy smoker, right?
He is.
And that's a cigarette in the ashtray in the back there? Back right?
Yes, it looks like one of his hand rolls.
There's no other cigarettes in that ashtray, are there?
I see one cigarette.
Johnny's classy like that. He rolls his own cigarettes. And not like that from Casa de Mi Padre. That movie, that movie. No, but it's, you know, I like to do that too. I like hand-rolled cigarettes. The tobacco tastes better. It burns slower. There's something real nasty about the paper flavor. It's just gross. But a tobacco leaf wrap is pretty nice.
Right.
The one that's not smoked.
That's correct.
There's no ash in that ashtray either, is there?
I knew it. We knew it. She staged that whole photo. She probably chopped all that cocaine up and put it there, and she's the one that does the tampon applicator. Like, seriously, Johnny Depp, you think Johnny Depp, that's like Johnny's MO, is to use a tampon applicator? No, bitch, that was you. You pulled out your purse. You poured those drinks. You probably, did you see there's like 2 beers there? She probably opened up one of Johnny's 40s and, you know, used a pint glass and then another bit of a glass because she had some left.
Not that I can tell in this picture.
It's pretty clean.
In this picture, it looks like it, yes.
It's a pretty neat table. Wouldn't you agree?
Depends on what you would call neat, I suppose.
And you sent this picture to your friend, Rocky Pennington, as well, didn't you?
I sure did.
And when you sent it, you said, quote, "Look at my morning," or something like that. Is that right?
Yay for mornings.
So you have a habit of sending staged photographs to your friend Rocky, don't you?
I had a habit of communicating with my best friend about what was going on in my life.
You don't have any pictures of Mr. Depp actually consuming cocaine, do you?
I don't think I have a picture of him mid-snort. No.
You don't even have any pictures of Mr. Depp with cocaine.
What do you mean by that?
Holding cocaine, standing next to cocaine.
Look at her.
Sitting next to cocaine.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you haven't shown any of those pictures like that.
She's really regretting. Look at her stupid face. Like, and I make a lot of funny faces, but bitch, I think she's really regretting not doing that. She was like, what do you mean? Surely I've got pictures of him with cocaine. Surely I staged that. No?
To the jury, have you?
I don't know. No, I haven't.
And you were never able to catch Mr. Depp with cocaine on film either, were you?
I never tried.
But you were able to catch him sleeping, right?
I have seen him pass out in all sorts of places, yes.
And you also captured a video of Mr. Depp in the kitchen that was played again for this jury today, beating up some cabinets. Do you recall that?
Sorry, say that again?
You recall?
What? Yeah, it's highly toxic to film somebody once they're to the point of being upset that like he was so upset, right? That's what was happening, is that he was like slamming cabinets around. He wasn't throwing anything at her. He was just really pissed off. And that's extremely toxic to film somebody when they're in that state, instead of trying to get them help or trying to do something to like relieve their anger. Okay, if what they're doing is attacking you, okay, film that shit, because you know, first call 911, and then if you can get some of it on footage, film it, okay, if they're attacking you. But if what they're doing is being upset around you, it's really toxic to just, instead of trying to help, filming them. As if that's not going to make everything worse, because it will make everything worse. It always does. And typically, the people that do that, they don't film their part. They only film the part that's going to make them look like, oh, look at what all I have to deal with. But they don't show what that person is dealing with. The person that they're filming. They don't care what that person is dealing with. They only care about making themselves look like, this is how much I have to deal with. You know what I mean? The other person's truth and pain don't matter. When people like this start filming you, it's manipulative and it's abusive. It's a different form of abuse. She wants to talk about all the different ways that she was abused. Okay, but she doesn't want to talk about how she sat there and instead of helping Johnny, she just documented it for her own future court case instead of helping him. And you don't send photos of your significant other in compromising positions, not even to your best friend, unless what you're doing is saying, please help me, this is the state he's in, tell me what I need to do, I want to help him. If that's what's happening, that's different. But that's not what she was doing.
Capturing Mr. Depp in the kitchen of one of his homes, beating up some cabinets?
Yes. Slamming things around, yes.
So you took that video of Mr. Depp in the kitchen, right?
I did.
And you took it on one of your iPad devices?
I took it on my iPad.
You were deposed in August of 2016 in connection with your divorce proceedings for Mr. Depp, right?
That is correct.
And you will recall that the video of Mr. Depp in the kitchen was released online the day before your deposition in August of 2016, don't you?
That's correct.
You're the one who released that video.
Incorrect.
Isn't that true?
That's incorrect. I flew in from another place at the time. I remember learning about it when I landed.
So it's just a coincidence that the video you took of Mr. Depp was released the day before you were deposed in connection with your divorce from Mr. Depp.
I absolutely had nothing to do with that. I wouldn't even know how to do something like that.
Wouldn't even know how. Bet your attorney would.